Okay, lately, so my social feed was full of DATOUBOSS advertisements, so I thought I'd get a small battery from them to test it out. First test was completed. I'm not completely pleased with the results, so I'm setting up a repeat right now. So I will make a few videos about it. So here is the setup. This is the new DATOUBOSS battery I got. It's an 12 volts 100 amp hour battery. It is connected to Victron's smart sound. I've been charging it with this hobby charger for a few hours at 0.1 amp in order to achieve a better balancing of the cells at the top. I will top right now at 1 amp current, and this is the output of the smart sound on my mobile. As you can see, it is charging right now at 1 amp, reported by the smart sound. The same current as shown here. I haven't been able to bring the battery voltage over 14.10 volts, which means there's some imbalance in the cells. Let's see now. When will the BMS cut off charging? For 14.10. $14.12. Most LFP batteries should charge all the way up to 14.4. Everything below 14.4 is probably due to unbalanced cells. $14.16 or 17. It's getting quite high this time. Last test I managed, there we go, 14.2. This was the last data point from the smart sound. Voltage is now dropping. You see here that it actually cut off for a moment. This is the BMS cutting off. Now the voltage is getting lower. Okay, so let's see the battery settings here. I will synchronize to 100% since this is the now the battery is full. 100 amp hours. I will bring I have chosen keep state of charge on reset, because when this battery cuts off at the lowest point, then it will the smart sound will also power off. So when I start charging again the battery with the hobby charger, I want the smart sound to be able to keep the latest state of charge recorded and all the data. So I will now begin discharging the battery with my incandescent bulb array over here. All the current will go through the smart sound. Let's go. Let it be light. As you can see, we have an initial voltage drop, which is normal, and the voltage begins dropping and it will stabilize around 13 volts. 13 amps current draw, which is like 0.1 C. This battery is supposed to give out 100 amp hours, which means that it will be empty in about 8 hours or so. I'm expecting it will be shorter. We'll get back in 6 or 7 hours or so. Okay, here we are, 5 hours later. Battery is still discharging. Current is 12 amps. State of charge is at 35% according to the smartphone. Consumed amp hours 64.8 amp hours so far. And this is the voltage graph. It's kind of an okay voltage graph, although it's getting a bit steeper here at the end. It's currently at 12.63 volts. We'll report back in a couple of hours. Oh, it's so close. I hope I make it. Just got home and it's almost over. Let's see. Are the lights still lit? Okay. We still have some energy left. Let's see now. Woo! We're down to 11.56 volts. 17% left. 83 amp hours. 11.55. Look how steep the curve is right now. There's definitely a couple of cells in the battery that are having trouble keeping up with it. But it's definitely not 100 amp hours, as we can see. If this battery was advertised as an 80 amp hours one, it would be okay. But it's supposed to be 100 amp hours. 11.51. 11.49. A lithium-ion and an LFP cell can go all the way down to 2.5 volts safely, which is actually 10 volts if the cells are all balanced. But I guess this battery has not balanced cells. Looks like the test is going to end really soon. Anyway, it looks like it's not properly advertised, at least this one. I will contact the company and let them know. DATOUBOSS seems like it's still crap. There were a couple of videos in the past regarding these batteries, but I don't know. Seems like the quality didn't get too high in the meantime. Oh, by the way, I'm not thinking of opening up this battery to see what's inside, unless you would like me to do so. If there's more than 50 comments down below in the comment section asking for me to open up the battery and have a look inside, then I'll probably do it. If not, I'll ask for some, I don't know, partial refund maybe, and keep the battery as a backup. 11.3 volts now. We're at 83.6 amp hours and counting. You see also the current dropping because this bulb contraption has a steady resistance, so as the voltage drops, so does the current. This is completely normal. There's nothing wrong with the battery. The battery is just pushing the current through the circuit. 11.2 volts. I'm starting to get a little bit worried, by the way, because I think the first time I did the test, the battery cut off earlier, the BMS cut off earlier at around 11.3 volts, and now it's already down to 11.07 and it's still connected, which could probably mean that maybe there's a problem with the BMS and it's not gonna trip. I don't know. Let's give it a couple of more minutes and see what happens. We're at 84.2 amp hours. Looks like it recovered 1 amp hour, I believe, since the last test. 84.3 down to 10.77. As I already told you, discharging an LFP battery down to 10 volts would be quite safe for a well-balanced battery. Look how quickly they step up. Here you go. 10.63, and the smart sound just disconnected. Okay, let's see now if I put some energy back in. First I should disconnect the discharge contraption and put some energy into the battery so as the smart sound wakes up. Here we go. And we're back. So looks like it cut off at 10.6 volts and we had 84 amp hours discharged out of the battery. This is 16% less than advertised. So now you know all about this DATOUBOSS battery.